Good morning. Welcome to the pre-market live show. Today is Wednesday, March 26th, and the heat map just changed over. I'll show you that. But first, let's go over everything. All information presented here is for educational and informational purposes only. It's not intended as financial advice. So always do your due diligence. And here we go. Let's take a look. And that's what it looks like. A little bit mixed right there. Microsoft's flat. NVIDIA's down. Google's down a hair. Meta, Amazon, Apple are up. And Tesla is down a little bit. That Walmart's getting set up. I know that. And we'll take a look and see what's going on this morning. Let's go ahead and jump into our Jolie jumpers. Let me hop on them real quick. And they are right here. And AQB, that's one we went over last night. I know that. AQB right here. I don't remember what it was doing, but I do remember it. But there you go. Yeah, it was looking pretty good. AQB. That's right. It was already run up in them after hours, and it hadn't shown it on there. I remember that was that big old candle it showed. And let's see, this morning 113, and it's actually pulling back. But yeah, it ran up in the after hours, and that's why you can't even tell what's going on this thing, because it didn't really run up today. It ran up yesterday and pulled back, and that's AQB right there. And CISO, let's see, this is another one that was just on the list. Let's see what it's up to. I don't know if it's moving or not. Let's take a look. It was moving up a little bit yesterday, 45 to 66 it looks like, and then today 59 to 64. It's at 53, so it's just a little pull back. It just got over that support line right there. We'll see it try to get set up some more. And SFHG right here, that same Sam Fine creation, and that's still moving a little bit, it looks like, but that was moving yesterday as well. And let's see what it's up to right now. Yesterday went 70 to 122, and today 108 to 114, and right now it's back into the 80s. So you have to take advantage when they pop up like that, because they don't really run that much unless they are in the morning at 4 a.m. So you got to make sure you're up trading them. And that surge did surge yesterday, a big old surge up there. Let's see. Yeah, look at that thing. It popped up yesterday in the after hours, 297 it got up to, and today 262 to 268, and it's at 247 right now, and that was a huge surge we looked at. But yeah, that ran up yesterday. And THTX right here, let me hit that one right there, THTX, and let's see what it's doing right here. That one popped up, didn't it? THTX. Yeah, it ran up yesterday, it appears. And then today it went 230 to 307. It's back at 213, 214 now. And yeah, it's not looking too bad on that run up. So we'll keep an eye on that. And that's THTX right there. And let's see what the VVPR, that Vivo Power, I think is it. Yeah, Vivo Power just ran up. It looks like it might be pulling back right here. Let's see if it wants to get reset up. We'll take a look. I think you might be coming down, but that was a nice run up right there. And there you go for your Jolie's jumpers. Thank you very much, Asian Jolie. Whoop, I just clicked away too far. And then here we go with our laptop lowdowns real quick. Let's take a quick look at them. And APVO, let's see what that's doing this morning. APVO. And that was on a nice dip. That is a nice laptop lowdown. Look at that bad boy. That's a nice dip yesterday, so we'll keep an eye on that. Yeah, it's not moving yet this morning, but really nice dip action. And this AREB, we're waiting. That does reverse split. Let's see if it wants to jump up before it does. You can see it's up a little bit this morning. And keep an eye on this thing, because it is a reverse splitting really soon here. Monday, is it? Yeah, so I'll watch this thing today, and keep an eye on it, see if it wants to get moving before it reverse splits. They don't necessarily want to right now, but you never know. The pattern has been they've been waiting for it to reverse split, and then it gets popping right there. So ATXI, this thing's getting set up, a huge dip down there, and you can see it's way down. And let's see what you're up to, 36. And yeah, that's a nice dip as well. So keep an eye on that. Avenue Therapeutics and BTCT. We've been watching this. We took a look at it last night. It's in that channel, so just watch it bounce around right here. But this will definitely get set up, you know that. And it will run pretty big again. And BTOG, we looked at this again. Or no, I actually posted about it last night because I missed it. Somebody asked about it, and I didn't even notice it. And BTOG right here is trying to get set back up. Look at it, just running flat. That's what it looked like last night. It was flat on that line. It's still flat, but it doesn't look bad right there. So I'll watch it again a little bit as it opens up and let you guys know. ECOR, ECOR still dipping down there. So definitely keep an eye on this thing because this could be a good opportunity with that thing dipped way down. And that is ECOR and GNLN right here. Good old Green Lane Holdings. And that thing keeps dipping down. So have to wait for that, but that's another great laptop lowdown. Look at that bad boy just pulling back right there from 40 to 26. It's at 29. You love when it's a discount, and it was up here trying to get set up, and like that was doubled the price right there. So pretty crazy how much they can pull back and how easily and quickly. So HYFM Hydro Farm, that one's way down as well. And we'll have to see what Hydro Farm's trying to do here because they look like they could be getting set up. Looking at that off its earnings, and I'll look and see if it wants to roll off that MACD right there, or it is rolling off right there. Let me see. Was it like two different worlds? Yeah, look at that. That's over. That's under. That's weird. I'll have to look at that while it's moving today to get a better idea. That's really strange. I was going to say, wait a second, that was just over that. And that one was under it, so I'll definitely have to look at that and move. Let's see if it's making that move yet. It's still just down there making that base, so here we are. It looks like it's going to make that move, MOVE. Yeah, look at it, guys. Check out MOVE. Keep an eye on that. It's going to make that move. And SONCO, I think that's supposed to be the dollar sign. ONCO, I know that one. That's the other one. We looked at the other one that starts with an ONC something, and I was saying it. God, this is the one I was thinking of last night. As a matter of fact, there's two of them that have close letters. They always confuse me. ONCO. Let's see right here. That one is jumped up a little bit today, actually, 10 to 14 and back to 8. So I know we've been looking at it, and there you go. That one was a nice little pop-up for you. Laptop Travel was probably trading that this morning. STBX, let's see right here. Oh, if I type it in right, it'll work. STBX, holy cow, STBX, there we go. Starbucks, and I'm telling you, this thing's trying to get set up right here. Keep an eye on this today as well. I know we've been watching it, but yeah, it's trying to get set up right here. It doesn't look too bad. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to keep an eye on that Starbucks today and see what they're up to. And STOO, what is it? Yeah, it does say STOPP, but it might be an OTC because it has the 5. I don't even see stop. Huh. I'm not sure what that one is, Laptop Travel, but STOPP. Yeah, I don't see that anywhere. All right, no problem. USAR, let's take a look at that. Oh, it's not going to be that, but here it is. USAR, USA Rare Earth. Let's see what they're up to right now. Holy cow, that's way down. Metals and mining, and they've been kind of, it looks like it was a shell company or just started or something. I don't know what was happening there, but anyway, let's take a look at it. USAR, and it is down making that base. It looks like it might have bottomed out down there, so this one could be a really good one to keep an eye on. And we know these metal ones, they can get popping, these metals and mining. So yeah, keep an eye on that one. USAR, let me jot that down. That one looks good. I want to take a look at that. VRPX, let's see. And that one was, oh yeah, that one was splitting right the other day. Let's see if it's ever going to move. VRPX. And let's see, it ran up a little on that split day, pulling back. So just keeping an eye on that as it dips down. But that should get set up in this WGRX. I think we looked at this yesterday. or the other day, and I was like, I think it might. I forget. I don't know. Was it going to run up in the top and possibly pull back? But it's pulling back right there. It was already kind of running up there, and it's fairly new. So yeah, look at it. Here's the 20 right here. It was up already, pulling back, and now we'll see if it wants to try to hold itself up and reverse back up right there. And how about ZYXI? Holy cow, ZYXI. That's a nice big curl up in the making right there. ZYKI. No, I knew it wasn't right. What is it? ZYXI. There we go. ZYXI. And yeah, look at that curl up right there. That's a nice one in the making, like I said. So keep an eye on that one. And that is ZYXI right there. So there we are with our laptop lowdowns. And thank you very much, Laptop Travel and Asian Joe Lee, for your list every morning. They definitely help out big time. And let's see what else is going on here. Let's take a look. I know OCEA, that one was running. It was supposed to be TOPP right here. And that's top point. And yeah, that's a good lowdown one. Definitely not stop, but it is top. That's why it was a dollar sign. That happened to the other one. Gotcha. Perfect right there. And TOPP, yeah, that's a nice dip. So definitely keep an eye on this top. And we've been watching Top Ship, and that's been running up, but is hitting that top right there. And OCEA was running up this morning pretty good, guys. There you go. Look at that pop. And again, another 4 a.m. Real nice popper. Look at this bad boy. It was running up there from 5 to 11. So you made a big jump, and now it's only at 6. So if you were up early, that thing was cruising. So there you go, right there. And let's take a look and see what else. And then we'll take a look. Yeah, patient paid off on that OCEA, that's for sure. And let's see what the market looks like. Good morning. Let's have another great day. That is right, Laptop Travel. And good morning, everybody else. Omar, Luis Rodriguez, and everybody else tuning in. Thank you very much. And that LGHL reverse splits today with just a 450,000 shares. 1-50 reverse split. So keep an eye on that one. The good old lion right here. It's going to get set up. You can kind of see that right there. And it is getting ready for its good old reverse split today. So keep an eye on the lion. Yeah, it's right there. And that is the 26. Not moving yet. So we'll look at it today as it opens up. And let's see how the market looks real quick. And that's a little flat or even red. Amazon's still up. We like that. Amazon, there you go, up 58 cents, still trying to jump up there, but let's take a look and see what's going on. And the SPY and all them guys, it's down 30 cents, just kind of hanging out right there on the 200 day, waiting to do something. And there's no big major reports, because I know Luis Rodriguez gave us the reports yesterday. It's not looking bad. It could keep going up. We just got to see. This thing has to curl up, start curling, and not drop down, because if it wants to drop down, they could come with it. So we need them 20s to crawl up with it right now. And here we are. Let's look at let's look at Apple right now. And if I type it in like that, that'll come up, and it's up 43 cents, and it's hitting that 20 right there. We know they like to pull back as they hit up there. So let's take a look and see. It's not too bad. We'll that's not Apple, that's why. Yeah, there we go. That looks a lot better like Apple's chart. And yeah, it's hitting that 20, and we'll have to see. We know they want to get into that channel right there, but we'll have to see if they can push in there today, how it looks. And here's Amazon, and that also has that weird look, 206, where it's opening and running at, and it did run up just a little bit, nothing really crazy right there. So Amazon has that look, it doesn't really know. And obviously, they could start cruising, moving one way or the other. So we're keeping an eye on them. And let's look at the rest of them. We'll get a better idea. Google's pulling back a little bit right there. You can see that. And it could just be a little healthy, but the one's in the channel already with a little pullback. So we do see them run up and then pull back a hair very often. And how about Meta right here? That's at 627. And I'm telling you, this thing is going to get set up right here. It's just kind of flat at the moment. And we know they're just going to run around as they get set up. We may have a lot of days like this where they're not exactly popping or doing anything that crazy. And we got to just kind of seek out some of the poppers, which we've been doing perfect perfectly fine. And Microsoft is down right there, but it's in that channel and just a little healthy pullback, nothing real crazy. And how about Nvidia? That's down $1. It was running up a little yesterday. And let's see what's up right here. Nvidia. Yeah, 120 just down to 119, and it's in that channel, so they need to start curling up to stay in there so that they can really get cruising. So it could just be a flat day. They could get cruising, start trying to curl up as well, and that is Nvidia. And Tesla is down $3, and again sitting on that 200 and not even looking bad right there. I mean, look at that thing. It's just kind of more flat than anything, and yeah, if you have a little pullback, it's coming here to get set up. So that's your Tesla right there, and your 50's way up there. Like I said, it's hitting the 200. So that's your TSLA, and that's your Mag 7 right there. And let's look at our big cappers real fast. AMC appears to be up. It's at 311 right there. Let's see what it's jamming out to. Oh, I want to type it in on here. It is at 311 right there, jamming out this morning. So there you go. AMC, it's in that channel. I'm telling you, they all are. So you're going to get a little runaround. And GameStop jumped up on its earnings right there. We were looking at it last night, and it went from 28 to 29.10. So there you go. A GameStop talking about buying Bitcoin. And Chewy, that's up. It was looking good. And let's see if it what it looked like last night. I don't even. Oh yeah, it actually didn't look as great last night, but now it's popped up there. So there you go. They're just bouncing around, and now it's back in the channel, looking much better. So there you go with CHWI, and this Unity was looking a little good, and that's down 11 cents. So the ones that looked really good last night are just pulled back. But look at this thing, gets rolled off of there real soon in the next day or so, and it's going to get popping. So that is the letter U. And let's take a look at Netflix, because this thing wants to run. It's down $1.29, but easily just flat this morning. I mean, they can get cruising up. AVGO, or they could pull back, like I'm saying. So you could see AVGO hitting that 20 yesterday. We'll have to see. It could pull back and try to bounce, and again, it could just try to curl itself up. They're hard to tell right now. And remember last night I was saying they all had that weird look, like you couldn't tell. I said, what the heck is going on here? So we'll have to look and see if we see anything else. But MU right here just kind of up $1. Let's take a look. And yeah, it's fighting. Is it even, did it cross down? Let's see. Yeah, look at that. It might pull itself back up and get into that channel. So, yeah, MU, remember we were looking at, had that big dip and then caught itself. It's still sticking around that 20. It wants to hang out there. So we'll keep an eye on that. And that TSM, that's down $1.60 and just pulling back a little bit. And look, that 20 is coming down. So you might see TSM pull back. Or, I mean, it could try to curl up. That's what I'm talking about, saying they need to do that. And you could see them start to curl up if it gets green. And again, there's just something going on. I'm not sure what the heck it is, because they all have that weird look, and you just can't really tell exactly what it is at the moment. SMCI just sitting there getting set up right there. I mean, it doesn't look bad at all. Look at that thing trying to get rolled off. So I would assume SMCI is looking good. And at AMD had been running up, and it was getting towards the top there. So let's look at it and see if it got there. And yeah, it's pretty close. Look at it. It didn't make it all the way up. You might have a little bit of pullback, but AMD's looking really solid to keep running up there. It looks pretty bullish, I would say. And how about QCOM? Look at them, all them weird looks right there. It gives you in that channel. And QCOM right here. And yeah, it's not looking bad this morning right there. Or yesterday. It's not even doing anything for me yet this morning. And so we'll take a look at it and see, but it's not looking bad in that channel for QCOM, I must say. And how about Intel right here, up 2 cents. Looks like it's going to try to roll off that MACD as it comes back down right there. So that's a normal look for us at the moment. And let's see what PayPal is up to. This thing's been trying to get set up, down 5 cents. And you're in the channel. And like I said, look, it was coming down. And you might get that curl starting to happen. So keeping an eye on PayPal. And let's take a look at Snow and see what SNOW, good old snowflake. And it doesn't have two N's. It just has one. But But there you go, SNOW, Snowflake. And another one, look, it's just trying to make that curl. So it looks like they're trying to. And again, they're just running a little slower, so you just have to take your time and be patient, but not looking bad as they continue to try to move their way up. And we knew they weren't going to be popping overnight or like popping every minute. So we know that they're going to get in this channel and dip around. Dell looks like it could be pulling back unless that thing can start curling. And PLTR, Palantir, down 40 cents. Still not looking bad right there. And good old Sophie's down a hair. And it's about the same setup, just a little bit of pullback. And then our Mara's up a little bit right there. They're trying to get set up. Let's look at it. M-A-R-A. I know I spelled Mary last night or something funny. And, yeah, it's just in this channel right here. Nothing crazy. So they're just getting set up. So you have a little bit of time as they get set up. The same with Riot and CleanSpark all look the same. And MicroStrategy's up 14 cents. And look at this guy. He's getting set up to get blasted off. So you know Bitcoin's going to get rolling right here. It's just a matter of when. And, yeah, you might get a little pullback, but look at that thing getting set up, guys. So MicroStrategy's looking really good. And let's go ahead, look at Bitcoin. It's at 88,203. Solana's at 145. Ethereum's at 2,073. And Ripple's at 246 right there. And let's see what Cardano says. It says 77. And let me take a look and see if anything else. The chain link. Oh, Doge is popping up here at 20.5. So looking a little better right there. I'll just pull up our Bitcoin chart for us so you guys can see it. US BTC USD right there. And here we go. Look at it in the channel moving up. Probably get a little run up and maybe pull back. Like I said, we could be in this channel. So I know these have it too right there. Look at that. BTC, look at that. You can pull up these charts as well. And yeah, it's not looking bad. Look at it, trying to cruise its way up right there. They don't have the RSI and MACD on here. I'm not sure why, but it's not looking bad, like I said, to get up into that 50 and then try to at least stay in this channel, which is exactly what we wanted to see. So they are getting set up. Solana's doing the exact same thing, not looking bad. NETHUSD still on that channel. So again, they could run up and bounce around in this channel for a week or two as well. So let's look at Ripple and see what that's doing. XRP USD right here. And let's see, there we go. And Ripple's not looking bad. It is pulling back a hair. So we'll keep an eye on the crypto and see exactly what it wants to do. But it is staying in that channel at the moment. So that's a good look. And here's our map right there, and it's a little bit flat. Amazon up, Meta's up, Microsoft and Apple are kind of just flat right there. NVIDIA, Google, and Tesla are down. So there you go with them. Let's see if there's anything rolling besides PTPI. There you go. I know someone, CFS, holy PTPI right there. Yeah, that ran up over 100% for us. We just looked at it the other day. Petros Pharmaceuticals, and we are always early there, 7 to 20 cents. Look at that thing, 7 cents to 20 cents. It's back to 13, but it was flying there this morning. So there you go with PTPI, and your OCEA was moving. We looked at it. I think we did. If not, let's look at it. And yeah, we did. It was up to 11 cents this morning. At 4 a.m., it's back at 6, and it's back under that 20, but that was another big pop right there. And how about DGLY? Remember I said last night I was going to start looking at, let's see what that bond's doing right here. And this thing is trying to get set up, guys. Like I said, it could have a couple days in it. That's why I'm just keeping an eye on this thing. You can see it getting set up right here, BON. So we'll keep an eye on that bond. And BLNE, this thing we were looking at, as a matter of fact, it came up on here, that B line. I said, look at that today, and that's up 78 cents. So there you go. It might have been like the last one we looked at last night. And BLNE right here, there you go. It made a beeline right on up, 186 to 443. It's at 334 right now. So that was a beauty. That Damon's up just a hair right there. And this is at ONCO, and that TNON is down at blasted off yesterday. XHLD is trying to just chill out there, and that Mullins, that's a crazy one you don't want to mess with. We know AQB popped this morning, and that AGMH is trying to move. We'll keep an eye on that again and see what that's up to. I know we were looking at it the other day, and it is trying to get back up there, so keep an eye on this AGMH as well. Not looking too bad right there. And let's see what else is going on. We might as well look at the other page because there's not much on it. And there we are right here. Let's see what's going on this side. Oh, that BLNE, I told you. We were looking at it last night. And THTX, we looked at that last night as well. THTX. Yeah, like Thera Technologies, or was it this morning? Whenever. We just looked at it. 230 to 307. That's jumped up right there. So there you go with that one. And Surge was surging, and PTPI, OSHA, and BON's getting set up. CISO. We knew that one, and here we go with them that we already knew. So that's everything that's cruising around on here. Let me just take a quick look. I'll give you these guys real quick. Let's see. Is that Target? It's just kind of hanging out there. EG, that one looks pretty good. Everest Group, so you can kind of scroll down. I got all these up so you can take a look at them and just kind of see what there are. There's so many of them. Uber's just a little bit flat right there. Might be pulling back. What's that one? The Cooper Company. So yeah, just a few of them right here. UAL. That's United Airlines. Like I said, the airline ones are a little crazy right now, so we'll have to see how today looks, if it's going to be pulling back. Some of them look like they could just be flat or pulling back. We'll see. It's not telling us exactly. Let me look at the SPY. Just see Apple just bouncing around from green to flat, so it is down 7 cents, and again has that crazy look. And I think I saw laptop or Luis Rodriguez post something about the that schedule. I know I read it yesterday. I forget what I said. That Northrop Grumman. Remember we were looking at this and it looked good. It is up some more this morning, so keep an eye on that bad boy right there. It says it's not moving here, but it looks like it is opening up right there. So that one's looking good. Keep an eye on that. And good morning, Abdul. How are you? And everybody else, let's see what's going on. Chips waiting on more decisions, directions on tariffs from Trump. Industry leaders have asked Trump to reconsider chip import, export. Foreign government officials and tech company leaders are reportedly asking the administration to rethink some of these restrictions. OSRH running at 7 a.m. Let's look at it. OSRH. Oh, yeah, it is. Look at that bad boy. That's a shell company right there. OSRH. Oh, God, yeah, that's running up there. And keep an eye on it. It has some great momentum. 199 to 449. It's at 393 right now and not looking bad. So good one right there, Laptop Travel. And DECK, isn't that Deckers or something? Yeah, I remember we were just looking at this thing and it was pulling back. You're right. We have to keep an eye on this as it's approaching. That was a good one bouncing off of there. We stopped looking at good old DECK. It just kept pulling back. And yesterday it popped up. It's hitting that 20. So that's a good one to keep an eye on. Luis Rodriguez, I like that. And let's see what else is going on. Yeah, OSRH. Look at that pop up. That's a really nice one right there. And let's see, here we go. The calendar, durable good orders at 8:30, durable goods minus transportation, and then two Fed presidents, Minneapolis and St. Louis, and they speak today. So yeah, it's nothing real crazy. And Bitcoin is up a little bit right there this morning, back over 88,000. So that is good. And like I said, just in that channel moving up. And I'm not sure what that's about. And boom, that's that one. Good morning, everybody. And just taking a look, and yeah, OCEA, that was pretty nice right there, huh? And let's see what the stories are right here. The Dow Futures waiver and GameStop stock jumps. There you go. Morgan Stanley is getting more bullish on China stocks. What did I say last night, guys? Remember? Global, I guess me and Morgan Stanley are on the same page. I have no idea. But global stocks slip as U.S. tariffs uncertainty weighs. Guys, what did I keep telling you? They're just using tariffs to just keep the the market's where they need it to be. So I'm not worrying about it one bit. Just watch it bounce around. You know it's going to happen. Musk is back in the building. The Tesla one and stock struggle, dollar drifts as investors mull Trump tariff outlook. So yeah, it's hilarious. Like Monday, they say that they're going to pull them back, and now all of a sudden everybody's concerned about tariffs again. So GameStop up, Doge and Sheeb and PARA. This is what's trending on StockTwits right here. Take a quick look. I'm not sure what this is up to. It looks like it's pulling back right there if I had to guess. Yeah, it looked like it was going to pull back to me. And Pepe's on there. And what's DLTR? Let's see. Oh, that's a Dollar Tree getting moving. We were looking at it last night. Is that today? Yeah, it is today. Look at that in that channel. So there you go. It pulled back. Remember, we were looking at it yesterday and last night. And CRMD, that is Core Meta. We looked at this, and I think it was pulling back there, but it is bouncing up. So keep an eye on that if it wants to move. And that UPS was way down there yesterday. That took a nice little dip down, so we'll keep an eye on that and see when it gets ready. And Chewy is up, and it was looking good. We did say that. And that PTPI and OSHA, OCEA, and a couple other ones are running up there. It looks like that WINT is trying to still move along, so keep an eye on that. And yeah, look at the markets, just kind of flat. They keep doing what they want it and need it to do, and that's you can definitely tell. So that's what our pre-market looks like. What we do, our laptop lowdowns, our Jolie's jumpers. We did our crypto, our big caps, and our Mag 7. Went through. Let me see if anything else. I'll look at APDN. Let me see what that's doing this morning. It's just sitting right there, but it is not looking bad. We know that. And there you go. It's just kind of set up at 210. Went to 211. It's sitting at 210 right now, and it's getting close, guys. Like I said, it's right there. So keep an eye on that one for sure. APDN, because that one should get cruising, and I definitely love that. So, and I know everybody's been talking about it, and it is looking really good. So there you go, and we will keep an eye on that one for sure, because that's APDN right there. And like I said, not looking bad. NVIDIA is down a little bit. I just wanted to see what the SPY was up to at the moment. And NVIDIA had that look. A lot of them did, guys, that they didn't know what they wanted to do. And you can see this 20. And again, it could just pull down. Why they get pulled, they dip down, but it's holding them. So they have it exactly where they need it to be for them to control everything and not even really have to worry about people panicking about recession talk. I think it was getting a little bit too heavy on that, and they needed to get away. So now people can just harp on tariffs, and they can just kind of flip the switch. Oh yeah, we're going to pull the tariffs back. No, we might have tariffs. I mean, every single day, it's just, it just flip flopping them, and I see what they're doing, so I get it. It's not bothered. It's not phasing us. But yeah, the market will be a little volatile. We'll see these jump arounds, and again, they're just getting set up so that they can run to their all-time highs, and then they're going to pull back down. And that's the way these markets are just going to be running right now while they try to fix things. And guess what? That's probably the best time to also really make bank. So APDN also, but 450,000 shares with LG. Yeah, both of them bad boys. And that lion is pretty crazy right there. So keep an eye on that lion right there as they reverse split it, because it could get wild and get squeezing today. So absolutely keep an eye on that. And let's see what else. I think we got everything right there. Here's that LGHL as well. So yep, we'll keep an eye on that. And APDN, you know that. We're watching that bad boy. And Tops, we looked at that. So yeah, I think we got everything. And again, it's just kind of hanging out right here. And they put the tariff talk on real quick. And then all of a sudden you see it just kind of slow back, but that's exactly what they want to do. You didn't want it to run up too fast anyway. And let's see what's that GDHG doing. That was way up yesterday, pulling back. It's still in the top though, so I mean, it did run up crazy. It could still run up, guys. Look at it staying up there. You keep your eye on that one, that EZGO. That one's trying to get set up. And again, we went through these China ones, and they were looking pretty good. This Mogu right here is getting set up. I don't see them really moving. Sometimes these don't necessarily run in the morning. That is yesterday's. Look at it running up there. And what else was on there? Oh, that Clue was on here. We'll see if Clue can get moving. Let's see. I don't think that's today. Yeah, maybe it is today, actually. Let me see this bad boy. CLEU. Is that moving? It looks like it is. 233. It was moving around. It actually dipped down. I couldn't really tell what the hell. Yeah, it dipped down right there. It hit the 20 and pulled back. So it's pushing that 20. I'm telling you guys, this one could have like another week and get crazy as well. And LICN. So I'll keep an eye on these China ones because I'm telling you, they could get wild right there. We know that they like to, and they've been setting up. I've been saying it. So ALLR, let's see, up 2 cents right there. And that one looks pretty good. And yeah, that's a crazy look right there, isn't it? From today, 113 up to 120, and now it's at 113. And it came down to 106, so that is wild right there. And what's that hit up to? Because that was trying to get set up and moving last night. And it's down to 4 cents right there. Nothing too crazy, but it is curling up. So just keep an eye on this hit right here, because this one could be setting up. Look at it crawling up, and you're only a few days out. It ran up a little bit yesterday. It looks solid. And again, they could get turned around. Yeah, some tariff talk this morning, so that seems to be holding it back a little bit, but nothing too crazy right there. Look at it, and the video is down more than anything, it looks like. And good morning, W and the gang and everybody else. How is everybody? APDN, we looked at that one, and I think we got everything. Yeah, APDN and everybody else. Let's see. And it's just, like I said, just kind of hanging out. I'll update you guys on it, but it is right there. I mean, look at the thing. It's right there, guys. Yeah, it's, I mean, unless it's going to bounce back off, but I mean, that's a reverse split, and it might come, we'll see. Maybe it wants to come down a level, but at the moment, it looks like it wants to get cruising on that look. So we'll take it for what it looks like at the moment, and we'll see what happens. But that does look like it's setting up to get rolling, I would say. And yeah, I'm in it, so I know I thought the chart looked good, and there you are with that. But there we are with Microsoft a little flat, NVIDIA, Google, Tesla are down, Meta, Amazon, and Apple are up right there. And our SPY is up 13 cents now. And look at it. It just doesn't know what to do. It's trying to hang on to that 200. So they could easily get curled up. They could dip down a little bit too and come back into the 20. So it won't be huge, but they're just in this channel. I don't think they're going to let them come out of that channel, to be honest with you. So that's what it looks like to me. And what is OCEA at right now? Again, because it's up a little bit, but it was way up this morning. Look at that big old pop right there, guys. Like less than 6 cents up to almost 12. So yeah, like doubled in price, and you're at 6. And there you go. I would say that's a good pre-market review. I think I got to everything. Let me see. HKPD. I would look at that, and Rhyme. Them two ones are good ones right there. HK, oh, that one's set up even different. Look at that chart changed around a little bit for us. And that is yesterday looking solid, hitting some resistance, but in a great spot, guys. So keep an eye on that HKPD. And Rhyme is trying to get set up too. That thing's in a great spot right here. Let's see what it's doing, if it's moving yet this morning. It is just hanging out from yesterday's date. I don't see it moving, but I'm telling you, that thing's getting set up as well. So we will keep an eye on that. Deleted. It's no longer on the non-compliant list. Looking for PR based on that soon. So there you go. Yeah, we've been looking at that guy, and it does look really good right there. So there you go, everybody. I would say that's a good market review this morning. I think we got everything right there, and let's see how it's going to end. So there you go. That's what it looks like, a little bit mixed up, but I think it's going to try to change and be green. Again, you have a couple reports coming out, nothing real crazy. That OSRH flying up there, PTPI, Surge, BLNE, THTX, GameStop. I think we heard all them before they started popping. I can tell you that right there. And there you go. I would say that's good morning and a good market review, pre-market review right there. So I would say all information presented here is for educational and informational purposes only, not intended as financial advice. So always do your due diligence, and thank you, everybody. everybody for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. And if you're not following along, follow on X, YouTube, and all that good stuff. And I'll be posting and keeping you guys updated. Like I said, it's just sitting right there. It looks like it does want to turn back up, but I'll let you guys know exactly what it's trying to do today. And we know it's in that channel, so they're just trying to maintain it. You have a little tariff talk today, so nothing real crazy. And we know that's going to happen, so it's nothing that we're surprised about. And yeah, we're just going to ride the market perfectly each morning and each evening, so we always know it's to look at. You had the people up at 4 a.m. and now in the wee bowlers, you guys were probably crushing things this morning because we go through it all and have it pretty much spelled out for you. AQB, we did that one. I'll look at that POAI real quick, and that one had run up. It looks like it is pulling back this morning. Yeah, that one had that big run up. We'll have to see if it wants to move. Surge, we did an XHLD right here. That 10 holdings, it's not looking bad right there. It's actually trying to let me type it in the correct way, XHLD. There we go. And let's see, is that today? That is today, 175. It was, it moved already this morning, so I'll have to look at it again because it was already popping up there. It has that weird look, but it does look like it's trying to still curl up there. So we'll see what it's up to this morning, but was running up there. Doge Mama 9, good morning, and thank you very much. But yeah, AQB, that one had popped up yesterday, or I don't think it's up this morning. I think it's down. Yeah, it's pulling back. It ran up yesterday. We were looking at it. We were talking about that difference right there, and you can see clearly on this one, as clear as day. So yeah, it's not that I'm crazy. I mean, you're talking major poppers right here in the morning, and you can't tell what's going on because it did run last night in the after hours. It wasn't even close to running today. So you wouldn't even have gotten that pop because, again, if you were looking at FinViz, you don't know it popped, so it already popped and then it pulled back. So you open it up your account this morning, you're like, wait a second, this thing was way up in the extended hours, and now it's pulling back. I don't even know what's going on. So, again, just why I think they should get the charts to run from 4 a.m. to 8 p.m. It would definitely benefit them and everybody else in the community that uses them. So that's that AQB. And yeah, we did look at that. And and the surge, it was surging up yesterday. And that another one, this was, I think, another great example. It didn't show it. Yeah, look, it ran up last night, not this morning. And this morning it kind of pulled back there. And we'll see if it can stay up there. But there you go with them two. And I would say that is everything right there. So, again, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And let's see what else is going on. Yep, I think I got it all. And I was just making sure. So that is how the market looks this morning. I'll keep you guys posted. I think we might bounce up. The video looks like it's pulling back a little bit there, but nothing too crazy. You can see it. And let it pull back and gain some more momentum right there. So it does look pretty bullish up here. And there you go with our pre-market review. And yeah, so I would say trade smart, lock in those profits. Goodbye, good luck, see you later, and have a great day, everybody, and I'll keep you guys posted.